triple kill for Cloud9 is an absolute beast. It's gonna be a nice pick out. He flashes. There and steals the Baron. Now the fight is on.
Now let me give you what you came for. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, I feel the rush.
Pulls the trigger, and it's 4 picked off suddenly. Map control. Welcome to the 2017 North American LCS Spring Finals. We are back at the Pacific Coliseum, and the stadium is absolutely bubbling with excitement. Vancouver, thank you very much for playing host this weekend's matches. The Vancouver Skyline here, the trophy on the line today. Cloud9 fans, of course, in attendance. This is 1% of them, and there are the players coming into the stadium. Cloud9 here, hoping to upset TSM. Amumu is here, the cosplay, the dab. The best he can do is his little Yordle arms. And there is, of course, part of the TSM fandom. The most popular team in North America and the reigning champions. TSM hoping to make their second victory in a row. Hello, everyone. I am David Victorly, and joining me here to break down this championship match is Ilian Feng, along with Aiden Zayli Moon and Sam Kobe Hartman Kensel. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Feels great to be here in Vancouver in this gigantic crowd. I absolutely love this. I love live stadium events.
I agree. It's amazing. This crowd makes it wonderful. You guys have been cheering all weekend long, and I love it. Thank you all very much for being such a big part of the show. So whether you are here in the Pacific Coliseum or you're at home, or if this is home for you, weird, make sure to tweet at LOL Esports with the hashtag HowILCS and show us how you are viewing our spring finals. I'm sure we'll see pictures of people here as well as ones at home, but it's going to be very much fun. Now, before we do get into the series, let's send it over to Riv to introduce the players taking the stage.
"12 weeks of competition, 240 Nexuses destroyed, and over 6,500 kills. We now have 2 teams that stood tall above the rest of the competition, but only one can be crowned champion. This is the NALCS Spring Finals in Vancouver. First up, looking to contest the crown of NALCS champion, it's Cloud9.
Oh, wow!
Deadly flourish! Sneaky volley!
Contracts is an absolute beast!
Cloud9 persevere, come out strong, finish at the end of the split strong, and they will be looking for the finals in Vancouver.
Starting in the top lane, the spear of Cloud9, Ray. In the jungle, rookie of the split, Contracts. Up next, Cloud9's threat in the mid lane, Jensen. In the bot lane, the longest standing member of Cloud9, Sneaky. Leading the charge and first team all NALCS support, Smoothie. Rounding out the squad is Cloud9's alternate in the top lane, the Shield. It's Impact. Headed up by coach of the split, Reaper. Once again, give it up for Cloud9. On the other side of the rift, their opponents in tonight's matchup, it's the reigning champions, TSM.
TSM has never missed the finals since the LCS started in 2013.
There's a triple kill for Bjornsson. Breathing on shot as well. That's going to be the Quadra and Jensen.
Diamond gets the fence on.
Oh! He got it. That's the perfect kill.
The dynasty continues for TSM.
TSM making it 9 unbroken finals trips in a row.
First up, the top lane terror who fears no foe, and first team all NA LCS top laner, it's Hauser. Looking to control the game from the jungle, Svenskeren. In the mid lane, 3-time NA LCS MVP, Bjergsen. In the bot lane, the NA LCS all-time kill leader, Wild Turtle. Joining him at support and vying for a win in front of his hometown crowd, Biofrost. Their once mid laner, now substitute, and coach Reginald. And leading the team as their coach, it's Parth. Give it up once again for TSM. Whoa, M. And once again, let's hear it for both teams. Gentlemen, please take your positions.
Last time around, we lost in the finals to TSM.
TSM cement themselves as the most dominant organization.
It would be really cool to take the revenge. This is really our chance to prove that we can actually be the best again.
Defending that title is important to us. You know, it would feel right for us to win again.
It's important for us to win, just to prove that without Doublelift, we're still a really strong team.
TSM making it 9 unbroken finals trips in a row.
I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty easy games for us.
Throughout my entire career, people haven't really looked at me as the best mid laner. If we were to beat TSM, I think that's something that would change. Second place doesn't really mean anything. People only really remember the winners, so winning means everything.
Welcome everyone back to the analyst desk, and it's the final, it seems, that we always have here. 6 out of the 9 NA LCS finals are TSM versus Cloud9. This is number 6 right here. It's the new big rivalry in North America. Doublelift.
New?
Hey, CLG used to be there, but C9 has stepped up as that number 2.
Exactly, like Counterlogic Gaming versus TSM is the classic, but historically, C9 versus TSM is the more competitive rivalry. There have been 6 of them in terms of finals, and they have all been really compelling.
Yep, totally agree. And Double, of course, you've spent time on TSM as well. Maybe we'll see it again, who knows? But you know, kind of talk to me about what your last final meant.
Yeah, like that was my first time playing in that big rivalry between C9 and TSM.
C9 TSM, yeah.
And yeah, I feel like when you get in the finals as a player, your mentality changes a lot because the magnitude is so much bigger. You know, your whole season of good play can get washed away with one bad one. And your whole season of bad play could be redeemed by like a really good finals performance. So I feel like for the players, there's so many distractions. There's a huge crowd that's going crazy. You know, there's all these eyes on them. The thing about it is you just want to put your full focus in the game, and you can't just play as good as you played in the regular season. You have to play better.
Yeah, and I think Cloud9 are very hungry to not only get revenge on TSM for summer, but also, as they said, to prove themselves, differentiate this lineup from that classic Cloud9 lineup that everyone knows associates High and Meteos and those guys with.
Yeah, exactly. Like Jensen hasn't won a championship, even though he's been with the team for multiple splits now. Definitely looking to try and define himself as a top mid laner here, the best one, right? He has been a top mid laner, but it's Bjergsen who's always been in his way.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some players that have been defining themselves as cream of the crop here. Hauser for TSM in the top lane, right? All-team top laner right here. Clearly, you know, one of the standouts for MVP. Something you should have gotten it. You know, we'll see. But Zyrene, talk to me about him.
Yeah, of course, Hanser in the top lane, after you stepped down Doublelift, I feel like he took a lot of those shot-calling responsibilities, was a huge vocal member of the team, really stepped up because he was pretty timid beforehand, and now he's a big leader for the team. Some people are even saying he's like moving into the captain role for TSM and becoming a large force. He wins winning matchups, and he knows how to play the losing ones.
And one of the biggest things about Hanser for me is that not only does he do really well in lane, but he pushes up into the enemy jungle. He'll help get vision, and he'll gank for Bjergsen as well, the other pillar of this team.
Yeah, what I was going to say was, like, when you're a shot caller, when you're a captain for the team, you're a vocal leader, you have to have an eye for a play, just like you said, where you need to know when to go in the enemy jungle, when to take fights, like how to approach a fight or a team fight. And I think Hanser has really displayed that he has a mastery over playing tanks and carries.
Yeah, I think that one of the big things is he knows how to control the wave. If he knows that there's a losing lane for himself, he'll know, okay, the wave needs to be in this position for them to make a play, and he won't allow it to be in a certain position and stop that from happening. So those are tiny things, but he's definitely honed that over time.
All right, we are about to get ready to end the match, so I want to go for predictions. Zyrene, starting with you, who's winning today?
I have to go with Cloud9. I think that Cloud9 will win here. I think the bottom lane of Sneaky and Smoothie is stronger than Biofrost and Wild Turtle. We've seen Biofrost have nerves on stage, and we've seen him have it in last finals, at Worlds as well. I don't think it's going to be the same performance here, and if you free up Smoothie, you free up mid lane, and that's what I think is going to happen.
All right, Doublelift to you. Who's taking it?
Dude, Zyrene's nuts. TSM all the way, baby.
Game let's hear it.
My favorite.
This is 3-0. What is this?
I'm gonna say 3-2. Very close, very close. Zyrene has a point, but I think TSM's got to take it.
Yeah, I am also, I assume you're coming into me next, Freak. I'm going to go with TSM. I think it will be a very close match. I can definitely see Cloud9 with their strengths in the bottom lane, as well as, this kind of unreliable strength of Contracts to me. And a lot of this series does hinge on Contracts to me. Can he perform like he did in the semifinals and really set Cloud9 up for success? I'm not willing to quite bet on a rookie in the finals yet, so I will go to TSM 3-2.
But are you willing to bet on Svenskeren, who hasn't been having good first game, second game sometimes, and being exploited in the jungle?
Well,
there you go.
We'll see what it is.
I don't know. I think these guys are wrong. I think Cloud9 can get revenge today.
I'm aware the name is down there. Well, we'll see what it's going to be. It's going to be an amazing match. Hopefully it goes all 5, but now it's time to get ourselves into the game. Casters, take it away.